What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B-Hop Radio Shouty, and stepping in the building, I got my A-Town fam, a legend, an icon, one of the men that put it down for the town in a legendary way. DJ Scream, what's good with it, boss?
B-High. Y'all know we related, right? You B-High related. I know we don't look the same.
Come on, man.
My real brother, man. Salute to you. Thank you for the invite.
Man,
always a
first
pleasure.
of all, same thing here, Scream, man. I mean, I got to take it to what's happening right now, though, man. This Big Facts podcast has jumped into this culture and changed the game, man.
Shouts to my brother Banks. Shouts to my sis Jay.
The fam.
The whole team. You know what I'm saying?
Banks, Jay, what's happening?
Yeah, man. You know, I think that's a testament. I always say to, you know, not having ego. I know Bank forever. I know Jay forever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like me and you speak without ego. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're not competing with each other. We give each other gems.
Exactly.
You know so just amongst black people, you know, it's powerful to see what black people can come together and do together.
Come on.
And it shouldn't just be in the wake of tragedy and social injustice. Like we should be doing that on a daily basis. So I think like our hearts are all pure. Our hearts are in it. And we've had these conversations. Like I think media as a whole in Atlanta just wanted niggas to know the South got something to say all over again. Like we did it with music, but it's like we got dope journalists down here. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, you know, when you look at Love Drink Champs, you know what I'm saying? I love the way Nori talks to, you know, New York artists because he came up with them and he can have real conversations with them about shit we might not know about in
behind
New York.
The scenes,
you see what I'm saying? But it's a certain conversation that you're gonna have. Me, Bank J, like it's a certain conversation we're gonna have with people that we know since high school.
Come on.
That anybody, you can't fly to New York or LA and have that same conversation because you don't know these people. You're just Googling, doing research, doing what you can. Other than Narwhal, I don't know where he gets I don't know how he finds out everything about everybody. But you see what I'm saying. So that's what I think is a testament to, and just thinking big and just saying, I remember when we said, man, it's gonna be on TV.
Come on.
We're gonna do it live in Buckhead.
Come on.
I don't know if the folks will let us in, but let's just go up there and see if they'll let us in. They let us in. You know what I'm saying? So we thinking bigger. We thinking, you know what I'm saying, legacy. We just want to continue to make our core audience happy. Remember everybody who was there day one. You know what I'm saying? You got to grow with us.
Yeah.
That's important, you know what I'm saying? But it's been a blessing.
What goes through your mind, though, Scream? Because when you came into the podcast game, you said, you know what, I'm going to just try something new. I can see what the hell's going on, but then to also manifest all of those ideas that you had, man. What was that like from conception to the reality that we got now? Was it difficult as hell trying to get to this point, or was it a natural progression?
No, I came from, you know, a Hoodrich fam. Shouts to my brother
Rip.
You know, we came from Mixtapes, so that's the streets.
Yeah.
So there was several times when me personally, just my personal brand, where it was kind of like looked down upon, like, oh, he's in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because even for radio, the streets became so valuable.
Come on.
So, I mean, you know, we speak of the station we was at. Are you still there?
Yeah. I'm still showing love.
Yeah, it's all
what
good.
Up, though, fam?
Yeah, it's all good. It's no bad blood. It's all business. You know, they had a dream team of people, namely from the streets, that helped build that brand to a whole nother level. You see what I'm saying? So I remember the day Bill Black hit me, and Bill Black was like, yo, you got the streets, now you just need to do this. And you know what I'm saying? And then
what up, though, Black?
I remember, you know, whatever it was, Sirius, you know, now being with iHeart, it's several times I've been counted out.
Yeah.
I wasn't supposed to be able to go from a mixtape DJ to a tour DJ. I did. I wasn't supposed to be able to go from touring and then go to do radio full time. I did it. I'm destined to fail. That's just the people. You can't do that. you know what you are. This is what you do. Stick to that. I can't leave radio and go get with some homies and do a podcast. I did it.
Yeah.
All right. So it's the other thing. Like you can't get into stocks. You can't get into crypto. You can't do that. This is not what you do. You know what you are. You're the person that yells over mix. Stick to what you do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, wow, bro, I don't worship you. I worship God. Like, I can do whatever I want to do. It's a journey. You know what I'm saying? So I've never been afraid to just step out on that faith, and we gonna do it. We gonna try it. Are we always gonna win? No, we not. But we gonna try it.
Facts.
I had these conversations with you. Be hot.
Come on,
go, bro.
Well, you know what? Since you want to go there, I'm gonna tell you one of the conversations that we had that kind of changed the game for me. Scream. It was actually during our last interview at Hot 107.9, and I said, Scream, what was that moment for you? And you said, hey, man, I was sitting at the table with a couple dollars in my hand, and I told myself is that they're going to have to kill me if they want me to be broke. And when you said that to me, I said, damn, that seems like the secret.
It is so simple. It's like, you know what limits everybody? Fear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we in this job climate now where everybody figured out this job. I
ain't scared no more.
Let me go see what's out here. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be surprised when you there was a quote that, and I don't know where it came from. It's like so everybody is stopping themselves from potentially doing something that could make you free and flexible.
Yeah.
Right? You have to work. I think it's important to work. I've worked. We all had jobs.
We all have.
But if you're in that cubicle and you feel like in that cubicle you're being limited, you're being suppressed from being who you can really be and what you should really be, then you have to explore it. Now, don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Don't be stupid.
Come on.
But what I'm saying is, if you in that cubicle, for me, I was working at Guitar Center, right?
Yeah.
Everybody was telling me how great of a DJ I was. Man, when you DJ and make mixtapes, this is great. Can we buy one right now? Like, no, I'm in Guitar Center, I'm at a job. No, I can't. No, my job. You know what I'm saying? Hold that down. I'll meet you later to sell you a mixtape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was kind of Rip that told me one day, we was riding, like, you know, Guitar Center is what you own, and that's all you want. That's what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? So aspire for more, but do it in an intelligent manner. You know, people just kind of crash out like, man, I'm giving it all up to be a rapper. Hold on, bro.
No, don't do that.
Hold on, let's put this in perspective before you go all the way there. You know what I'm saying? Put it in perspective. Make sure you can take care of your family, but you are going to have to take risk out here to have them rewards.
I'm about to go to a night, man. It was a legendary night that you was a part of, and it was one of those nights that kind of woke me up again. It was at Hot 107.9. I was producing Gangsta Grills Radio for DJ Drama. What up, though, Drum?
What up, Drum?
And that night, Future, Rocco, 2 Chainz, and DJ Scream showed up.
Shouts to Rip, too. He was there.
What up, though, Rip?
Yep.
And I just remember that night being one of those radio nights. So I was like, God damn, if this is what the life is supposed to be about, I need to get my shit together. We left out of there. Everybody went to their foreign car, and I went and jumped in my wife's Civic that I was damn driving like baby boy around this motherfucker. And I said, okay, B, you got to get your life together.
Yeah.
Talk to me about putting it down for the streets, in the streets. Because at that time, those were all artists that you were doing mixtapes with and helping to grow their brands from scratch. But those people went on to be some Atlanta icons.
I come from Hoodrich, you know, when we were doing some mixtapes with popular records on them. Might have Nuck If You Buck on there. We didn't know, we were in it. We didn't know Nuck If You Buck was going to become Nuck If You Buck.
Yeah.
The homies, we went to Cedar Grove High School.
Yeah.
Me and Rip didn't know. We're just having fun. This is cool. Make a couple bucks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't all the way know. I think that the first time we knew we were really close to something special, rest his soul, was Shawty Lo. So just watching them in the booth, just watching it, and just kind of like, you don't have this person who's a seasoned from 1 year old rapper. You have this person that's going in the booth and doing it the best way he knows how to do it. And part of my friendship was jamming this. It was, you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
And at that time, respectfully, you know, the streets belong to, let's say the streets belong to Jeezy, Tip, Drama.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So, and the thing was, I think the beautiful thing was, and you know, I've always had a relationship with Drum. We weren't over there saying, y'all get out the way. We want our, we just doing
coming
it.
in doing what y'all do.
If you know Rocco, you have to rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Loden had to rap. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Chainz shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like, that was when we knew this is different. This feels different. The phone calls were different. I remember like Busta Rhymes called my a lot of my childhood icons are calling my phone. Especially the rappers were cool, but the DJs.
Yeah.
Like the day I looked at the phone, shouts to my dog Remo, we put it together. Well, that day I looked at the phone and I saw Wu Kid calling my phone. It was kind of like Michael Jackson-ish, like Wu Kid calling my phone. Like, do I pick that up? Or, maybe I just let it ring and
Just let
call
it
it
ring.
back. You know what
Just
I'm saying?
let it
Like,
ring. Yeah.
so that's when I knew we like. That's when we knew that something special was going on. Shawty Low mixtape. Shawty Low introduced us to Rocco. Rocco introduced us to this person. One thing just kept leading to another. It was like the perfect storm. It was meant to be. And then as I'm starting to travel, now it's getting really surreal because I'm getting damn near more love everywhere else than I am at home. You see what I'm saying? So it was such a blessing because, you know, now as I look back, like, it's legacy. You know what I mean? I don't go back. You're like, you listen to old mixtapes? No, if you know me, I don't.
Scream.
I don't. Nah, I just, I'm so here in the now. So,
you got a lot going on now, so you really ain't got time.
I don't want to, but I don't want to be that person that's always talking about what I used to do. That's one of my only fears, bro. You know, I used to be at the 559. I was the man, bro.
But see, no, buddy. Let me get back in here, Scream, because see, I hear people say that all the time.
Yeah.
But if what you used to do shaped the world that we got now, you got every right to talk about that.
I'm not running from it. I'm not embracing it. I embrace it.
No,
but
man.
What I'm saying is, I don't want that to be all that I talk about. As we get to the end of this interview, I'm finna talk about what I'm doing right now.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how many times you gonna interview somebody that ain't got nothing new going on? People hear me, bro, I need to pull up. Bro, you ain't did nothing else. It's gonna be the same interview. You only want to talk to me because since the last time you talked to me, there's new stuff going on.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying? So not to knock any legends or anything in the legacy, bro. It's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. We didn't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a blessing that fed our families, the people around us, and it has for a long time. Like, it's a blessing. Like, the Hoodrich brand, it's a part of Atlanta legacy. It's like when you talk about, the affiliates and Camp, and you talk about the J team and all this other. If you really know your history, we there. You can't take that out. You got to know about.
You had the hardest damn DJs on your team.
You got to talk about Spins and Swamp and MMG and Black Bill Gates and Tank. You know what I'm saying? You got to talk about everybody. Like, it's there. So all I'm saying is that yes, you have to look to your past to understand your future for sure. But I'm not finna be that guy that, man, because I used to. No, bro, I don't want to be that guy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole new Atlanta. Yeah. It's young boys out there that show me a lot of love and respect. What's up, OG? And there's young boys out there, they're like, I ain't never heard of you, bro.
Oh, and see, that goes back to
truth.
what I'm talking about.
No.
That's why you got to talk about what you did so they'll know.
No, you're absolutely.
I'm so sick of these niggas.
Absolutely right.
They don't know their history. If you don't know where you come from, you don't know where you're going. You could be sitting in the room with DJ Scream not knowing what you really need to be asking DJ Scream. True. You don't even know who that man is. True. And see, we got everybody else's history. Why can't we have ours?
You're 1,000,000% right. But let's zoom into where we really are in 2022 in the clout chasing Instagram era. All right. Bro, B, I don't know who you is, bro. What you do, bro? You rap? You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
So I don't never want to get so disconnected. You know, you got to think about our 18-year-old mind.
Yeah.
18-year-old mind just turned 40. Is different from my 40-year-old mind.
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't give a.
Yeah.
I don't care about you. You do what?
Oh, I remember hearing some of my OGs saying these old niggas need to move out the way.
Yes.
I remember hearing that.
So you know what I do, and I think that's important. I move out the way before you get there.
Ooh.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm on to the next thing.
Come on.
You gotta learn that from your greats, your Andre 3000s, your Jay-Z. I ain't gonna be rapping it in your way, bro. Do what you do. I'm getting this other money. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's, for me, in my opinion, that's the life journey. You're supposed to move and progress. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing the same thing that you was doing when I met you. Yeah. You're happy. But you would be unhappy if you were still doing the same thing when I met you. And it's not because you couldn't have ever done anything different. It's just that you let go of the fear and said, this is what I'm finna do. And that's the affirmation and the manifestation of it. Like, this is what I'm finna do. Yeah. Because I don't see people rappers broke. Man, I'm finna make me 100 million next year, bro. Well, if you made 10, you did good for yourself.
Exactly.
I used to sit there with 2 Chainz in the studio, Gabi Road, Dollar would be in the front, and he would tell me, bro, I'm finna be the hottest rapper, bro. I'm telling you, I'm out of here. Whew. And I some part of me kind of believed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, change hard. It ain't all the way resonated yet, but change hard.
Yeah.
Mike Will said, bro, I'm finna be big like Dr. Dre. And looked me in my eye and I said, whoa, that's a big one, boy. And then I saw him on the picture with Dr. Dre. So you gotta know that you gotta know the power. That's a whole nother interview, but you gotta know the power of what's in here and what you can manifest. But you can manifest some bulls too. So just make sure you manifesting the right thing. That's why I say all these young ones that ain't got no ops, but keep rapping about them, they gonna appear. They will appear.
Come on. Scream, when you speak of manifestation, what was it that you manifested that gave you the greatest fulfillment, man, when you got it?
I think for me it was always traveling and touring. Like, that's all I cared about. The first time I started paying attention to music, I always used to see the dude in the front rapping and the DJ in the back DJing. That's how it always was, from New York hip hop to Miami bass to who is DJ Smurf and who is the DJ, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I just always wanted to travel and DJ. That's that might have been big enough, but it's like I won't even think about how much I'm going to get paid to travel. I just want to be able to travel and DJ. Like, I can go rock star. I can go pack my suitcase up and DJ and travel the rest of my life. That's where I was in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? So to look up and to be like a part of multiple tours, the MMG tour, for them to say, we want to just bring you to Europe for your own tour. And I'm sitting in Paris by the Eiffel Tower like, yeah, I should have manifested $1 billion, man. I should have changed my manifestation.
I know what you're talking about.
Because then I could have just did all this anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I'm working on remixing some of my manifestations.
Yeah.
But the real important manifestation, I always say, is happiness. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many people that got a lot of money that ain't happy. It don't matter if you got all the money and opportunity in the world if you're not happy on the inside. So that's, if this is the level I'm gonna be on for life, and I'm gonna stay happy, and I can have my loved ones with me. Like Bank always say, man, I don't want to go there if I got to lose something too precious to me.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I'm happy, and it's not just financially stable happy. It's an overall happiness. I'm family happy. I'm looking in the mirror, me happy.
Come on.
I'm healthy happy. I'm mentally happy. I'm spiritually happy. I'm happy as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Question. Was Soulja Boy the first one to get a DJ Scream mixtape?
Soulja Boy was not the first DJ Scream mixtape, but DJ Scream was the first person to do a Soulja Boy mixtape. All right, Mr. Colin Park can attest to that. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me about a young Soulja Boy doing his thing and then linking up with Colin Park and him.
Yeah, so he was so powerful in the MySpace times. I remember hearing the original version of all the music, and it was just the way I loved it. It wasn't mixed right.
Yeah.
It was just all wrong, and that's the way I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the records I love. I love the old version of Laffy Taffy, the old version of all of that. The wrong version, that wasn't mixed right, all that. That's what I love, right?
Yeah.
So I heard them in MySpace and all this other stuff. So I think I sent him a MySpace and Mr. Collins Park, and I sent them a cover. Before we even did it, I think I just got the cover made and sent them a cover. And it's still one of the most classic covers to this day. It was this thing, it's called Superman, Soulja Boy, DJ Scream. And basically I took some records that were already kind of circulating, put them into my own twist, and then, you know what I mean, it was already crazy on the internet. We couldn't really help that, but we put it on the streets. You know what I'm saying? So that was that, and we grew that relationship from there. And then we did some more mixtapes with him. Me and Swamp did his Juice mixtapes. I did a couple other mixtapes for Soulja, you know what I'm saying? It's always been I've always respected him. When people leave him out of conversations, I'm like, you could talk about what everybody did to innovate this and innovate that, but if you ain't giving bro his credit for how he innovated, ain't no street, nobody from the streets on no internet.
Come on.
Before dude, like, it is just, we ain't care about that.
Why do you think he don't get the credit that he deserves, and that he always constantly has to fight for his damn credit?
Because I think that people want you to act how they want you to act. And I'm just saying, like, you can't make somebody act the way you want them to act. If he didn't act like Big Draco, then they would. But they're like, no, we don't want you to say you were the first. But out of all them first, I still ain't really found one he was
lying
about. Like, that FaceTime, you right. That's the first time I saw that was in your video.
Come on.
And I know I'll be completely transparent about this. my social media following, because he had me as a friend on MySpace at one point or something like that, has followed from MySpace all the way to the ground.
Damn.
So I didn't come to Twitter on no little boy stuff.
Yeah.
He piped me up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think I got him to do it on Instagram, but I didn't need it because I'm on Twitter.
You
I'm
already
on
big.
Instagram. Follow me over here. So every time I went to a new platform, he piped me up.
My God.
Real life.
Soulja Boy to Shawty Low, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shawty Low, another A-Town legend. They know a record that you saw and you realized that was the one, man.
Oh, yeah, that was the one. Yeah.
Talk to me about seeing that record and hearing that record and realizing that this is going to be an Atlanta classic record that has to go.
You know what? I don't know if I looked into it that deep as I just, when I heard it, it made me feel a certain way. But you got to understand that that day, or maybe a week later, before the world heard it, I also heard Dun Dun. So
shit.
In my head, I'm like, oh boy. Like, oh boy. You know, They Know wasn't, again, how I like it. It wasn't mixed. It wasn't finished. It was one verse.
Yeah.
He gave it to me for a mixtape, and I think he took it to Street. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the thing was, Low was like, you know, yeah, okay, yeah, it's jamming. He didn't really. I'm like, yeah, you got to finish that record, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's only one verse. You got to finish that record. So he finishes that record. We've got Dun Dun. We've got I'm the Man still going crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And all this other stuff. So when we start talking about first off, let me rewind and do a little history because I always want to give bro his credit. Shouts to Brasky.
Yeah. What up, though, Brasky?
We were on a tour bus. And if I'm not mistaken, you know, on the tour bus, I'm laid out in the bed.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, his plan, because this is what you should do at the time, was to do a Gangsta Grills.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that Low and maybe Johnny or whoever was talking about, you know, Low doing a mixtape and Gangsta Grills or whatever have you. So that happened that. But Brasky said, not to hate on nobody. Well, bro, why are we going to do that? Well, we got a hard-ass DJ right here.
My God.
So Low, I'll never forget it.
That's just some Atlanta real shit going on.
Yeah, it's some real Atlanta shit going on. Low, like, you know how to do that Gangsta Grill shit like that? Like, I can't do no Gangsta Grills. I can do your mixtape, bro. Like, I can do your mixtape.
Come on.
Pull up, we'll help you, we'll do whatever. And then we built that. That was On the Man Part 1. And then On the Man Part 2, I think it just changed a lot of lives, including mine. I always pay homage to that and D4L and 2610. They're my brothers. Sometimes they be online giving it to me.
Mook be raising hell, because that's what Mook does. He raised hell. We love you, Mook.
That's the only way I know how to do it. You know what I mean? But I always pay homage to that. I always pay homage to what allowed me to leave the Guitar Center job was Crime Mob taking me on the road with them. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Rip having a vision for Hoodrich and how we could do things. So I always pay homage to all these things. I even pay homage to Montel Jordan, which was my first tour. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what was going on, but he took me on tour, put a little change in my pocket so I could learn the industry and learn the ropes. You know what I mean? You
get into the mixtape game, Scream, and you see Drummer got it in a chokehold with Gangsta Grills. How the hell was you able to still manage to build a Hoodrich brand when you got this man over here going crazy as hell at the same time?
The Drama story, I don't know how his story might be a little different, but see, what it was is I knew Drama. I had met Drama with the Dreads because I used to be around here on my hip hop stuff.
That's right.
So when I first met him, that's when we met, way back. You know what I'm saying?
My God.
So the fact that he transitioned from that to that, I don't look at it no way other than, damn, he can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? When I first got home, when I graduated, I went to Tuskegee. When I first got home, it was Gangsta Grills and Black Bill Gates King shit. That was it.
Facts. What up, no Bill Gates?
That was it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, whoo. But Gates my partner.
Yeah.
So he's like, man, we should collab on one. We started doing some Sick With It mixtapes and all this other stuff. I started meeting people. The thing is, like, Hoodrich, these are all our friends. So it's like, real Bill Gates, MLK, Screen, Spin, Swan. These are my friends. So we didn't really, it wasn't really itemized as Hoodrich DJs. We thought that was corny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we might walk in the club together and the DJ go, they go to Hoodrich DJs. Yeah. So it kind of forced us to put a name and a stamp on it. But it's more fraternal. It's never it's a family. It's like, it's not a DJ crew where we're a bunch of, there are DJs, but there are people who do other things with Hoodrich, you know what I'm saying? And I think that the drama was just motivation, man. It's like, bro, homie going crazy. Like, he really going crazy. And let's just keep it real. He came from up there to down here and went crazy. You can't be mad about it. Why we ain't doing that?
Come on.
I mean, we had people going crazy like Jelly Monte. We had people going crazy, but he went
He took it down. He took it down. He took it down.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have to salute him on that. And I mean, we've had great conversations. Like he was like, yo, I salute you and salute what you're doing. Keep going. Like, you can do it type.
What was the tape that really built your brand up, that you felt that next level after that tape dropped? Like,
different levels behind.
Yeah, come on, man. I want to give me 2 different levels.
There's the Shawty Law I'm the Man 2 level with They Know on it.
Yeah.
That was, who are these people? Who is he? Who's that voice?
Yeah.
There's the Gucci Man, Gucci Sosa. You know what I mean? Like,
ooh.
That's, it's just a different, it's different. Gucci did projects with everybody.
Yeah.
And everyone has his own chemistry, but ours is just different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's that level. There's the Future Dirty Sprite, which was, and then Rocco Swag Season, pardons. Yeah, Rocco. I'm trying to get him on. Rocco, all right, let me make sure I remember Rocco. There's the Rocco, which led to the Dirty Sprite.
Okay.
And those were the, man, the city is so on fire. Like,
my God.
If I roll down the window, I'm hearing my voice. And it was kind of like, you know, like, I'm like, Rip, what's next? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we did this.
We did it.
The beautiful thing is after that, I started getting calls from people who just respected what I was doing.
Yeah.
More childhood idols. I think it was, shouts to my Hoodrich brother, DJ Black. He hooked me up with Paul, Juicy, and Pat. And then even before that, shouts to Criminal Man. He had reached out and we had done a project. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at that point, now I'm leaking into Tennessee. So I love Atlanta.
Yeah.
When I go to Tennessee, like, this is a different South. So they booking me to the point where I can't get the mixtapes done. Like,
my God,
they booking me every weekend. We going. You book. Let me tell you, you book Boosie one weekend, you book Gotti one weekend, and you book Scream the next weekend.
Come on, man.
You do it all over again.
Come on, man.
Repeat. So
there's something about that Memphis. I can't argue with you about that.
Tennessee, as a whole, the Carolinas showed a lot of love. So now here I am, you know. I kind of got that Pastor Troy mentality. Bro, if I'm good in the South, I ain't got to go nowhere else. Like, I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? But I know I got to think bigger and look at the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? So then I opened up at the, I don't know, mixtapes just came from here. I remember the first day I got a call from Ross. I thought it was a prank call. And he's like, yo, it's the boss. I'm like, what boss? Like, what you talking about? And then he like, yeah, no, it's the boss. Threw your name in that record. I like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Threw a name in what record? So then I hear it. It's his John Legend remix. And he's like, Khaled, Infamous, and Scream. I'm like, whoa, that's good company. Being Infamous, that's my dog. But Khaled, rich. You know what I'm saying? So I just salute him back. We built a relationship. And obviously that led to a record deal with him. And that led to... This was the crossroads. That year when I did Rich Forever with him, Migos, YRN, I love that Scooter tape that year too.
My God.
I think I did Lil Bibby. It was just so crazy and it exploded, and I'm not gonna lie. I kind of had a manifestation that I want to be able to, I'm still gonna always do mixtapes, but I want to be able to step away and do other things. I want to be limited to this because I already seen digitally what was going to happen anyway. Yeah. So at that time, I just kind of started to excel. Because before, my wife is my witness, like, I'll come home, I'll go to the basement. I live in the basement. Yeah. I'm in the basement working on mixtapes. Yeah. I'm working on mixtapes, I'm working on my album. I'm just in the basement. Yeah. That's where I am. But I was just like, I kind of came up for fresh air, like, man, I want to go to the park, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Real life.
Live, man. Yeah. Like, I don't miss everything, grinding. And I kind of started to just normalize and balance my life, and that's when I first had the conversation with myself about, you know, even in travels, you know, in my head, like I would do radio.
I got a good ass question, Scream, and I just, I don't cut people off, but based off of what you said, I have to hit you with this one. Okay, with the odds being stacked against you as tall as they were, it takes a special kind of grind to defeat those odds. But the stuff that you have to sacrifice in order to do that, which is time, walks through the park, and family time, like that stuff, has to go because help ain't coming. So how do you look at that? Is that just what it is in the game? Or could you have still found the way to balance everything and be Scream?
I don't know the way. The only way I know is sometimes, like I tell people, don't do it to the point of being unhealthy. I openly speak. Like, I had anxiety, I had a therapist, I had a lot going on, bro. Like, I was tripping. But for me, it was kind of like, when I lost my parents at 19, so I had no choice. Like, this is what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then
you lost both your parents?
Yeah, like 6 months apart. Type
Jesus
thing.
Christ.
One to cancer, one to diabetes. Right?
Yeah.
So, but God is there.
Yeah.
So like, I knew Rip in high school. I knew him. He was straight.
Yeah.
But then we ran back into each other because he was throwing all the parties with his brother, and rest in peace, Wallow and Smurf. Throwing the biggest high school parties at the atrium. And then he was like, man, I got this thing called Hoodrich. I got it. You know what I'm saying? We got a kickstand, we got a crew, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know nothing about no music. I said, I don't know a lot, but I've been out here. Let's chop it up. Again, look what happens when you put egos aside and two black men get together and do something positive.
Exactly.
No ego. It's my brother to this day. Like,
Facts.
That's just what it was. So the answer to that question is, I would like to sit here and say that you can. But I don't think me or you could say we know how. I don't know how. If you know how, tell me.
I don't know. That's why I was asking you.
It's a lot of sacrifice. That's why. How did that become? This is my wife because she dealt with this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
She dealt with it. She could have been.
I told you, I was in my Civic while everybody else was in their foreigns having the time of their life in my wife's Civic. I don't drive Civics, niggas.
Right.
Okay. Forgive me. Yeah. I was broken that time.
So I think, I wasn't traded for nothing else. I knew, something about hustling is, my pops, I'm like a third generation hustler. My pops was also a hustler and entrepreneur. Okay. He ran with some of the people, he's African, so if you ever saw a dashiki or kufi or anything, he probably supplied it at that time in Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? So it's embedded in me. At 12 years old, I'm running the register in my parents' bookstore on Riverdale Road. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you start to count this cash, you start to see how business works, and it's like you go to college and you have this dream to have a great job and everything, but in the back of your head, you're just thinking like, I'm okay with having a job. Yeah. I'm okay with making you millions.
Come on, man.
But can I at least make multiples of 6 figures for making you the millions, especially if I might be the main source of you making these millions?
I'm with you.
So at that own time, just be a third generation hustler that I am, then it's kind of like I'd rather risk everything. I'd rather risk it all. My lifestyle, friends, I'd rather risk it all so that I can look back in my 30s or at 40 and smile, and that's why I'm happy. Because it worked out. It didn't have to, but it wasn't just me. It's the whole time I'm driving places praying. I don't know. This ain't making sense. Like, he got my name everywhere. I ain't got no money. Listening to elevators, trying to figure it out. Like, but y'all ain't tell me how y'all got the money. I'm just gonna be stuck in elevators.
Don't nobody ever tell the money part. They just say, keep on going.
Yeah. So then what I learned was, and I tell people all this, I was making money. Yeah. I wasn't doing the right things for my money. I wasn't making my money work for me. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So you have to, they always say 7 streams of income. So when I started to think, I started like, oh, hold on, I forgot I went to college and learned a lot of whole other stuff. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That I should be applying to this money that the average person might not be able to get because they got to save it up and wait 3, 4, 5 years. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Then I learned credit, and I learned this, and I learned that, and it puts you in the happiest space of just knowing. What you want to do is know.
Come on.
If you figure the rest out, we all got the same brain. It's wired a little different.
Yeah.
But if you want to do is know. So I want to know. That's why I said, I'm nosy. We both nosy. What's going on? Tell me all about it, man.
I need to know.
I want to know what's going on.
Exactly.
Because if you don't know, you can't. You
can't make proper decisions, nigga. If you ain't got a clue,
you don't know.
And that's the problem with black folks. They can't never call nobody and say, "Hey, man, what the hell is going on?
Right.
Do I need to know something?
Right. Can you tell me something? Can you let me know something? Then you got those people like, oh, no, nothing.
I don't know nothing. And they know everything.
I ain't snitching, bro. It's not snitching, bro.
Now, when you telling the truth and helping me, brother.
Right. Exactly. No, I pride myself in spreading the knowledge, bro.
Yeah.
I pride myself in it because if, God forbid, I'm gone tomorrow, what I'm going to do with it when I'm gone?
Come on.
So I might as well spread it, and that's what we're for, and that's how we empower each other, and that's how, that's how I honestly think. I don't know for sure, but if we talk about the Atlanta music circle, I think that they share information with each other. I don't think that Jermaine Dupri and
Dallas
Larry Reeves and Dallas Austin, I think that they shared information with each other.
They did.
To create that explosion. You understand what I'm saying? I imagine.
No, those are facts, though.
I could be wrong, but you see them together.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
So they had to say
they had
something.
to talk about something, right?
Okay, Hoodrich Productions, though.
Mm-hmm.
Young Spins turns into Dr. Dre, his damn self.
Yeah, the day Spins was like, man, I'm gonna make beats. I was like, nah, I'm smiling at it, but I'm just like, when I first start hearing. You know how this is. He don't even know this. Like, that's my brother forever. Yeah. But when he first started making these hits, like, it's a little different when I see him. I'm like, bro, you know who you are? So maybe he's looking at me the same way. I'm like, bro, you know you platinum, right? Like,
exactly.
But I think the beauty of our brand is to always kind of not keep your head down, but keep it straight and
on
keep
the prize.
Working. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, well, it don't matter what I did today if I can't do it tomorrow. So that's just that. You know what I'm saying? So Hoodrich Productions was one of Spin's vision. You know what I'm saying? We brought in some producers at the time. Shouts to Childish Major, Done Deal.
Yeah.
You don't even know it. Came out of that.
Come on.
Shouts to Childish for that. Done Deal is still doing his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there might have been some more producers too. But yeah, basically at that time that was just our way of expanding. We're gonna try it.
Yeah.
It might work, it might not work, but we're gonna try it because we're here, we're embedded, we're around all the artists, we got the beats, we gotta make the correlation come together with all of our resources.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So the big learning experience from that of how the music industry works from top to bottom.
What did you learn, Scream?
I think I learned that you saw what Meek Mill put up about like record labels and everything like that. I think I learned that there was a lot that we just didn't know. You see what I'm saying? It was not as simple as, it's way deeper than a beat, an artist, and putting a hit out or whatever the case is. Like, it's way deeper. Like, some of the producers have expressed how they want their agreements and this, that, and the third. Like, I learned a lot because I'm kind of stepping into a dark territory. We all are.
Yeah.
Like, we understand the cultural and the creative side of it, but the business side of it is where we probably learn. I didn't really understand completely publishing at that time. I didn't completely understand. I didn't understand my own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would kind of act like, oh, yeah, because I didn't want to look stupid. Like, yeah, I know publishing, bro. I got it, publishing. But I didn't understand the whole dynamic and makeup of it. So when you understand that, again, like I told you off air, I don't think it's bad to do deals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you have to just kind of weigh and balance what's needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to definitely always do a deal that you feel like exalts you or take you to the next level. You don't want to be stagnant. Nobody wants to sign a record deal and still be in the hood.
Come on now.
You see what I'm saying? So I think that whole situation, we all learn. Like, talk to Childish, bless him, he just had his kid some while ago. Talk to Done Deal. Like, everybody learned in that, and I think that's again something that in legacy can't be replaced. Like, put up a lot of hits.
Come on, platinum.
Done Deal, Stoner, Childish with You Don't Even Know It. There was Hannah Montana, and of course what Spins was doing, Cashing Out.
Oh my God.
Travis Porter, 2 Chainz, Ty Dolla $ign, Commas, Future and Spins. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of hits. No one can erase that. So that's what I'm saying. We sit here for 10 hours and talk about from 2000 to now everything that's been accomplished. But if you really want to know, you should know. It ain't just us; it's other people doing it, but you should know. You know what I'm saying? And if you understand, I understood the J Team, I understood the Southern style DJs, I understood if I'm a student of the game, I understand why this is working.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my thing is to do it differently because I'm not a biter.
Yeah.
And do it my way. And then we're going to do it like this, and we're going to do it the way that we can do it within our legacy to protect our brand and our legacy. That's it.
Come on.
You got to understand it. You don't watch Sway interview before? You
Man, I studied Sway's
That's what I'm
interview,
saying. I know.
sir.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit.
I don't watch Sway. I don't talk to Sway.
Yeah.
I'll watch 60 Minutes with Andy Room. I'm studying.
Come on.
You understand what I'm saying? So you have to, if you playing football, why would you look at Tom Brady?
Come on.
You'll be stupid to look at it. I'm going to figure it out myself. You know what I'm saying? No, Tom Brady done figured it out for you. So you take what Tom Brady did, add what you know to it, and now you got your own style. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so now I got to take you to MMG time, Scream. At that time, that was when the DJ was getting record deals, okay? Only a few DJs actually got record deals, Scream, okay? So you was in that number, okay? It was rare air. Was that one of those points where you were like, God damn, I'm that popular? They done had to give me a record deal and I'm a DJ? The fuck?
You know what? The first person that kind of leaned on me and really wanted me to do a DJ album per se and make music, I had to salute him because he's always giving me some good game, was Big Cat. So Big Cat was the first person kind of stirring it up. So I'm like, yeah, Cat, that's cool, but at the time, I'm good. I'm moving around, I'm good. Like, I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to. I think that takes a lot of hard work and determination and dedication, and I don't know if I want to sign up for that just quite yet. You know what I mean? And I didn't understand it again, the business of it. So I didn't understand, like, how do I make money off of this? Back then, it wasn't quite streaming just yet, so I didn't understand it. So the next person that chopped it up with me pretty frequently about potentially doing an album in a situation was Plies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would talk to Plies about it, and we had some conversations, and it just never, never became a reality. The aggression of, it's a crazy thought, B.I. I'm sitting there watching on my computer, I'm watching Ross, I'm watching Meek Mill, I'm watching Wale, I'm seeing like Spiff TV, I'm seeing this whole thing, and I'm like, that's powerful. That reminds me almost of like Rockefeller, like it's powerful. Like again, isn't it amazing when some black men come together,
come on,
let their ego aside,
exactly, and have some things.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it, and I was like, well, Sneak my dog, so Sneak is Ross's DJ, so I'm like, yo, this is great for Sneak, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind being part of that, you know what I mean? Like, they doing it, they're winning, it's a winning team, that's cool. So I'm just doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking too deep into it. I get a phone call, and it was like, yo, Ross want to holler at you, it's cool, give your new number to him, whatever. Like, yeah, of course, let's Ross, whatever.
Yeah.
He's on the way home from the last date of the tour with Wayne and everybody, and he says, I think it's time for you to take what you accomplished, you and your team, to the next level. I said, all right, cool, what's up? He's like, let's just catch a flight. Of course I'm gonna pay for the flight, but catch a flight tonight to Miami. And I really can't do it. I got you in the morning though, I got some family, you know what I'm saying? All right, cool, first thing in the morning. I said, well, how early? I said, whatever, it can be 5 a.m. I'm good tomorrow.
Exactly.
So here I am, my knapsack. I don't know why I'm going down here. I have no idea. I'm just going, right? So I'm going partially for motivation. You pull up, if you ever been to Ross crib before, you pull up, this is motivation. This guy here,
motivation.
He's figured it out. Like, he's figured it out. So we just sitting down. He was like, man, I need somebody on the team. I need somebody solid. I don't talk to a lot of people about you. I want you to continue. You never, of course, your brand and what y'all build is amazing. You, of course, that got to be there. That don't go nowhere. But I want you a part of this team, too, and I think you can coexist. You know what I'm saying? You can do it. So we just talked about that. I didn't know what it looked like. I said, however you want to do it, just let me know. Let's figure it out. Honestly, I didn't all the way know till I kind of got home and talked to, like, Rip, my lawyers and everybody, like, oh, he's talking about a record deal. A record deal, like, I'm about to sign a record deal. I'm thinking, like, we might just do some
shows.
You know how they do a DJ. You go a jacket, you go a chain, let's turn up, do it for the culture. Y'all like, oh, nah, he trying to do a record deal.
For the culture.
So when the record deal came, I gotta make some records.
Damn.
I would salute I'm still working on records.
Now, was Hoodrich Productions together at that time?
No, but Spence was making beats.
Okay.
And he had hits. You know
Okay.
So I'd already talked to Spence. Spence was like, bro, you know, I got you.
Bet.
So at that time, I'm putting together records, but they're not, I know good records, so they cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got some cool records and everything like that. But of course, I'm from Decatur. We just talked about this earlier. So he asked me, you got some records? Bro, records? What you mean, bro? What you fuck city up with records? Who you got, man? Everybody. Got everybody on my records. Man, shouts to Stewie Rock and his manager Sean at the time. When they sent that call asking me if I want to be a part of the Shining remix, I was like, yes! I told y'all I had hits. What y'all mean? I got hits out here. I got everybody on the Shining remix. So Stewie was like, you know, I'm doing my damn thing. I said, but this is perfect. Come on, let's do it. I'm gonna pay for the video. Let's do it. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? And in that time, I think when I really learned how to create records, shouts to Spins and Corey because they helped me put this together, was the radio intro for the radio show.
Yeah.
Hoodrich Anthem.
That's right.
Was a radio intro.
I recall.
I'm in the car. I keep hearing the same thing, bro. That's hard. That's it. That's a record.
Yeah.
Rest his soul. Me and Drama on the way to Dobie. DJ Frank White birthday. Dobie is there.
Yeah.
Drama in front of me. I'm like, I'm gonna send you the radio intro. If I wanna go crazy, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send you the radio intro. Drama call right back. It's a record, man. I'll call you back. Call back. Oh, it's hard. I'll listen to it again. I'll call you back. You know how it is. Yeah. So I'm like, man, that's crazy. So I got Atlanta on the record. I got 2 Chainz, I got Future, I got Waka, I got Gucci.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And at that time, I kind of Tennessee. I'm big in Tennessee too. So I'm like, I'm gonna do a record. I got to kind of put another element to it. I wanted to be Rocco.
Yeah.
Knows that. On some Atlanta shit just to keep it Atlanta. I wanted to be Rocco. The verse didn't quite come back in time. Ross wanted to do something fresh and new. You know what I'm saying? And I sent it to Gotti. Gotti blessed it. Now you had a Hoodrich Anthem. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my prized accomplishments because I know how much it took for all of us to make it a reality and a video. You know what I mean?
And it ran as a song too, though.
It was a song. It was my first real official single on MMG Atlanta Records. That was the Hoodrich Anthem. Of course, it's still streaming to this day. So that's one
crazy.
of my prized accomplishments. And then through that process, I learned how to really create records. Because before I was just kind of like, you go to the studio, you hang out, somebody do a hook, it's just this and this. Now I know how you get to the end game of creating a record, getting it done. You know what I mean? So I came back with the CeeLo record. I came back with a bunch of records, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, back and forth with record labels and so forth and so forth. An official project never came out, probably because the mixtape me kept leaking the shit. So I get impatient. I'm like, I'm not finna leak this, man. I don't know who put it out. It's out, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And no, it was good, man. You know what I'm saying? That whole experience was good. I learned a lot. I learned more than I ever learned before about business. Okay. So by the time I separated from the Atlantic deal and everything, by the time I got to doing some business with Ghazi, I understood business. You know what I mean? Like, it's like now I can be independent because I understand how to do this shit. Yeah. I understand everything now. Now I can comfortably manage an artist and all that shit. Like, we learned a lot. You know what I mean? So it's a blessing, man. And not a lot of people could say they had record deals. I might have fell short of putting out an official project per se. But I wouldn't give up on that because there's some things I'm always stirring the pot and some things. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Future Dirty Sprite, man. When you were putting that together, first of all, watching his growth from Meathead coming out the gate and then working his way to Dirty Sprite out of 1,000, should I say?
1,000 the mixtape.
So, what was that like watching his growth? And did you feel like that was gonna be one of those tapes that was gonna have you and Future living forever?
You know the thing, it's funny if we should have brought Rip today, man. If we would have the bass.
Fuck that, tell Rip he can come in on his own. You know how I do. I don't give a damn.
Right?
Rip, you know what time it is.
You coming to do Beehive.
Yeah.
What happened was Rip would be at Uncle B's studio with Pluto and Scooter.
Yeah.
And then like J Money would be over there, Shot Boy, you know, that was Uncle B studio over there somewhere on Bolton. I would be down at Duffel Bag. This is all kind of after we used to all be at 2610 on Bankhead.
Yeah.
This is kind of after that, in between, maybe Lowe's touring, whatever is going on. So we, you know what I mean, like I'm at Duffel Bag, some other studios. I might be over on the east side at certain studios. Like we'll be at different studios. So we'll be on the phone and Rip will say, man, Scooter, you need to pull up over Scooter and Future going crazy. There was Notice Me they put out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They going crazy. Like, this is it. Bro, I know it's going to sound crazy, but Titty Boy going crazy over here. You need to, like, for real, Tip, for real, let's do this. Like, no, he got some solo. It's crazy. Like, you going crazy. I would be just running around. I'm doing mixtapes, so I'm just grabbing CDs. I'm getting music from Waka. I'm getting all this. I got all this access to all this new music. So I know what's about to happen. I'm like,
oh my
Waka's
God,
going to be a star. Future, Pluto,
damn,
he got his posts on that. We're the A&Rs to the streets. We got our hands on all of it. You know
I remember seeing it firsthand. That was crazy as hell.
You know what I mean? So, Rip was the passion of, Rocco had already introduced us to Future.
Okay.
You know, saying that we had done 1,000. But Rip was like, nah, Future going a different place.
Ooh.
So we go over to 11th Street and Future just sitting there. He's like, be big, man. Big like Prince or Michael Jackson. Be big.
That
and I just love it every time I tell these stories because honestly, in my heart, I'm not doubting it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that you know the work you're going to have to put in to do that. But Future and work, we can't even go there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was special. And I want to also always salute and give a lot of respect to Esco and X-Rated, who are really in the trenches for that tape. You know what I'm saying? I came on and co-signed it. We did what we did, Scream and Hoodrich, but I have to salute them. That's only right. Just like I remember when we did the Migos tape, I was saying like, y'all want to be a part of this, but y'all gotta, Ray G gotta be around. Yeah. Corey B got, because they in the trenches with you. They with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you, but they with y'all. Yeah. So I want to keep their names on there. That's only right. I ain't trying to move y'all out the way.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So I salute
just
the other
Scream
DJs.
Doing the real shit that you always do.
But you should do that. You
Come
know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like,
everybody don't get that Scream.
But you should do that. So I want their name just as big as my name because I want them to prosper and be blessed. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no. I think the Dirty Sprite, I think it was after on the back end when I kind of got it like, wow, well, you call that one Rip because I would have done it, but he slowed me down. At that same time, rest his soul, around that era, I had called him like, you know, bro, we just met with and got that bag from. He hard. You like, for real, Dolph? I'm like, Dolph hard, bro. He the one. You said, for real, bro? Oh, I'm finna listen to it. I ain't really listened to it yet. I said, nah, bro, he talking crazy. Like, he talking crazy, you know what I'm saying? So that's another one. You just know when you get the music, and everybody wanted to call me because I think I did an interview back then. Like, you listen to it, bro? What you think? How you think? Is it the one? I'm like, it's straight, bro. No, I'm saying like I'm trying to go crazy, like so and so. Yeah, it's straight, bro. I'm gonna do your mixtape. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like that's what it is. But you just know, man. There's special moments. Dolph, Migos, Offset. All of them will tell you the story. They said in the interview before of when they brought me the first version of the tape, they didn't feel like I was like overly impressed. They went and redid the whole tape.
Damn.
They had some of the original records, but they went harder and brought me back the second one. The second one, like, oh boy, they're it. They're a group. So that's what I kept saying. It's a group. It's a rap group. Like, you don't get rap groups no more. Like they're a group and they're going crazy. So yeah, it's a lot of moments, bro. It's a lot of moments.
From Dolphs, Bankrolls, artists that you worked with early on, man.
Special. Doe B.
How does that affect a DJ Scream? Because I'm going to be real. For me, I recall Charlie bringing Dolph to me fresh out of Memphis for an interview back in the day. And it's so messed up because I had just reached back out because I was about to try to bring him back in right before the funk hit the fan. But for me, when I see folks like Dolph pass or Bankroll pass, it makes it hard for me to keep on going. I'll be wanting to quit.
You know, honestly speaking, and I can speak openly here, I feel comfortable. That's why I stopped doing records.
Okay.
Because here I am. I got a hard drive. It's still there. So I'm talking to Doe B.
Yeah.
I I got Dolby records that probably might not ever get heard on my hard drive.
Oh my God!
You know what I mean, I think Me Tank and Bankroll was in the studio 2 weeks before he passed away. He got a record that ain't finished with Bankroll.
Yeah.
When I went to New York, the first people to pull up was Chinks, Jewels, Mano.
Yeah.
Couple Chinks records I just listened to for my own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it's some Dolph. That's my dog, so
yeah.
definitely some Dolph on there. You know what I'm saying? And then it gets to a point where it's like, man, what game are we playing, bro? Like, I thought the goal was to get out the streets in the hood, and you would think that you can live as a king. I got text message or DM with Nipsey that I screenshot and posted it, but when we were working and trying to get a record done, you know what I'm saying, for my album, and it's like, man, it's like survivor's remorse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here, I'm happy to be here, and I'm blessed. Of course, we're grateful for each moment, but it's like, and thankfully it wasn't like tragic, but I want to call Low, bro. Like, I want Low to come to Big Facts, bro. Like,
oh my God.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely survivor's remorse. I talked to my therapist about it. Like, and she's like, how many people you know died? And they say they do music, and she was like, well, why don't that happen in other music? And I'm like, that's the painful part. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta. There's two sides of it. I was watching Money Man on his Instagram live, and he was talking about, you know, when you get into this game, you're a rapper, it's like warriors, it's like 300 and gladiators, like you're a warrior. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, you know what's up when you get in the rap game now. It's like back in the day when you get in the drug game, you know what's up. It could go good, it could go bad, you don't know. You're taking that risk. And he's right, 100%, I agree with him. But I just think that the frustrating part is completely cultural and not just musical, because it's like we just went through all this George Floyd. We just went through all of this protesting, knocking windows, stealing Gucci, doing this, Black Lives Matter. We just went all this. Gucci. And it seemed like we back to square one. So, I've kind of became tribal. If you with me, you want to build and grow, call me. If you on some negativity, if you want to destroy, just stay away from me respectfully. Because that's kind of what I'm on at this point. Building, not destroying.
I feel that. Lastly, Scream, Big Facts is taking over the world, man. What is it like for you at this point in your career, going into this, really embracing this digital age and space and carving out a new niche? And then also, will there ever be another time of the DJ and the mixtape and the artist coming back together in this digital space, or is that shit just over with?
That's up to the artist. My phone on. I think that people don't understand, because it trends on Twitter all the time. They're like, bring mixtapes back, bring the mixtapes back. Now y'all the same people that was mad because we used to put our drops and be talking on the mixtape, cursing us out, threatening our lives because we making mixtapes. Now y'all miss it. You never know what you get till it's gone, right? I think that there's something special about a mixtape per se, street album, whatever you want to call it. It's just something special about it. It's like the All-Star game. Let's let the rules go aside. Let's go ball. It's like street ball. You know what I'm saying? And I think that the game is missing that. You get a project. You get a deluxe. Then streams. It's cool for a week. Then everybody's passing it on to the next. The music is just kind of like consumed at a faster rate. I had these conversations with like Pesh and Dan from live mixtapes all the time. Like, I tell them, like, honestly, it didn't stop. Definitely not because of me. I don't think it stopped because of DJs. It stopped because I think the artists forgot really fast how some of this magic was created. 2 Chainz will tell you I'm how him and Mike Will met. Not to say they weren't gonna meet, but he'll tell you.
But you helped to that,
and I did that 100 times. So what I'm saying is, you're kind of eliminating engineers. But engineers are important. You see what I'm saying? DJs are important. Producers are important. When an artist understands that, they know it ain't all just me. I'm the artist. I'm the person that go perform. I'm the brand. I'm the. You look at me. I get it. I'm the star. But I'm gonna need to call KY. I'm gonna need to call Metro, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna need to call these people to make it happen. And then even where I get to the point of what you're saying now with Big Facts and everything, I'm never too big or above my team. Hoodrich was a team effort.
Yeah.
I make that clear.
Facts.
I understand who I was to it, but it is a team and family effort. We accomplished stuff that can't be erased.
A whole lot.
What we're doing now with Big Facts is a team effort. It's a family. Shouts to Kodak, Cash, Shy, Slim, the design, everybody that's a part of that.
That's right.
Everybody, like, it's a team effort. You see what I'm saying? It's not just, we know we all got our different brands and we do what we do and we got our legacies.
Yeah.
It's a team effort. As soon as I walk in, you introduce the homies right here.
To the team.
Part of my team, bro.
Yeah.
You couldn't do all this shit alone.
Hell no.
You'll crash and burn. So that's the thing. Like, I think that always be mindful of that. And if you want the mixtapes, man, holler at your favorite artist. I'm here. I love it. I still do them. I still do them for, like, independence and stuff like that. And I listen to them and I'm like, man, some of these are really solid projects. We're just in a different space where musically, no matter what you're doing, everybody's kind of more gravitating towards your lifestyle and your Instagram and what you do as opposed to your music. So I tell people all that. You got to kind of have that in order before your music.
Facts.
Music could be jamming, but if they don't like you,
Yeah.
it don't matter. They're never going to hear your music.
Lastly, Scream, how can these folks contact you, man?
Get at me.
Catch me in the streets, nigga.
Nah, at DJ Scream, man. Look, I check a few DMs every day. I'm bad with Instagram.
Yeah.
If it's something, just hit me, man. And I run into people all the time. That's why I was saying this. The conversation we were having, it's important for me to be. I ain't offending nobody.
Yeah.
I'm at our time. I'm out here.
Exactly.
You know
Keeping
what I'm
it
saying?
cool.
Like, I ain't saying nothing crazy about nobody.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Anything I speak, even if wherever it comes from, is definitely from a positive place.
Yeah.
Even if I'm checking somebody, like, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? It's from a positive place. It ain't never nothing like no other stuff.
It's great.
My guy, my brother.
Appreciate you coming through this thing, boss.
And congrats to you too, man. I gotta put that on. Don't edit this. Congrats to B-High, man. You know what I'm saying? Because B-High's put in the work. He's a very massive part of Atlanta media. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, man.
Much continued blessings and love to you. Y'all better fill these walls up.
Yeah, no, exactly. I need a few more.
You need more plaques.
B-High, exactly. B-High Radio Shout and DJ Screen. Holla at y'all in a minute, man. We go.